Hey.
All right. So we just finished shooting at the Salk Institute.
It's lovely.
Yeah, we're outside of it because inside you can't do what we're doing right now.
No.
But
No.
yeah, I mean,
It's pretty.
we got some nice angles. Got a bit of the architecture.
You're walking so fast for this mode.
I'm trying to keep up with you.
Oh, really?
You're the one setting the pace. All right.
Oh, man.
It's getting cold this evening. We're close to the ocean, which is a good thing.
Oh, music in the car.
We got music in the car.
Yeah, this
it's
car
just
is
a regular old party.
Jovial.
Jovial car.
is
It's
a
the jovial car. Photographers and jovial cars. So we are photographers in cars.
Yes.
we are still.
Hello to you guys out there. Hello, hello.
Thanks for tuning in.
What do we do?
We just photographed inside the Salk Institute. So this is kind of an architectural jewel.
It is.
Not just for San Diego, but for the planet. I mean, gosh, we got a tour from a person who like architecture is their life and learned a lot more about the building than I would have known.
We actually got the best possible person to lead us on this tour. She's an architect. She's an engineer, and she loves arts.
Oh, and you've done this tour. I mean, this is the first time I've done the tour. I've come to the building. I've walked around the outside of it. I couldn't get inside because they block some of the stuff off for security and all the experiments they're running in there. But yeah, it was the inner courtyard was
it's
great.
So if you. I wish we could share the pictures we took.
Look, I mean, you go Google Salk Institute, you're going to see the classic shot. Something just chirped.
My phone. The thing, my phone doesn't do this until we sit down to record.
Oh, it's my phone did it. It's not
fully
my fault.
Fully blame my phone.
Okay, Sergey Brin's fault because you have an Android, right?
It is.
Or
it is
Pixel
Sergey.
or whatever it is.
It is.
Yeah.
It should know by now that we're sitting down.
So that gave you enough time to Google Salk Institute, SALK. And there's that one shot where you use like the nice channel of water that goes all the way down. It lines up with the summer and winter solstice, and it's a classic shot, and people have to get, I guess, special arrangements to do it.
Yeah,
to do that shot.
A permit, it costs money and all that stuff. Yeah, it totally does. There's some shots out anywhere around the world that it's fine if you bust out your phone, take a picture of it really fast, but the moment it hits the World Wide Web and it goes public, you need permission to share it.
Like, strictly speaking, the Eiffel Tower is one of those.
Oh, that's right.
Where if you take a photo of the Eiffel Tower and, sell it for money, strictly speaking, Paris, or the government of France could come knock on your door and say you have to give us money.
I think it's in particular not so much the tower itself, but what happens at night. Because at night, the Eiffel
is
Tower,
the nighttime view. It's funny because I actually been there for that twinkle light show they do. Total, like, it was actually kind of we hadn't planned on it. My kids were like 5 or 6 years old. My daughter's face lit up more than the tower. She was like, this was amazing. Really cool. So she loved it. But yeah, that in particular, because I guess it's the something about like augmentation of the structure is copyrighted.
So
that performance thing is copyrighted.
That's exactly it. So the structure itself, I guess, is public domain.
Right.
But it's what happens at night. It's the art. The light show that occurs that is not public domain.
Right.
There's some rule. I think it's something like 37. I'm making this number up, but there's a certain amount of years that as soon as it goes and you hit that number, it becomes public domain. But and I think the Eiffel Tower itself became public domain maybe in the last decade. Maybe 2 decades.
Yeah.
But because of the light show, that one started in the 90s, I believe. And so because it started in the 90s, we're still in that.
It's got a whole series of time before. I'm sorry, I'm eyeing the security guard who's walking by. I thought he was going to come over and tap on the glass. But so as far as the Salk Institute, though, it's not like the building itself isn't. It's not one of these copyright type deals. They just have the grounds are closed off. I mean, it's a working laboratory. There's
you don't want to disturb these guys. These guys are curing cancer.
Yeah, I mean, literally
diabetes.
Literally.
So there's a wing here that does the biosciences, and then there's the other side that's a mirror image. It works on the neurosciences, and so they had to put this up, the fence around it, because I guess they got too many disturbances, or people were like peeking in and disturbing the scientists from doing their stuff.
It's a really open floor plan. And the echo chamber.
Hey, I'm gonna do the rest of this podcast like this.
But yeah, it's a
I forgot there's a mic that needs to pick us up.
No, it sounds kind of funny. But yeah, I mean, the floor plan's really open, which makes for some great photographs. You've got a lot of different spaces, negative space just within the buildings, in between things that, lends itself to photographs. But because of that, you're walking by these windows and you're looking in, and there's, the scientists doing their experiments, and you see all of the, petri dishes and machines and stacks of papers and all the stuff that they have there.
So our tour guide said something like they put out 7 Nobel laureates.
Yes.
From this particular location. Intelligence happens here. Smarts happen here. And it's so beautiful. You guys need to come over and see this place. So if you can get a tour here, I highly recommend you do it. It's really, really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I was noticing that there were a few other people that were coming in. They had their little visitor badge on it. They weren't part of a tour, so I don't know if they're able to come in and see the place without having that. I know we were taken to other areas and things were explained to us, and honestly, I got a richer appreciation for the building. But yeah, I'm not sure what
they may have other business here but they're not faculty or something like that. So because they're done with their business, they're just going to bring out their
could be.
Find a way to have business here at Salk.
Yeah, if you can. Yeah.
Take some pictures.
There's what we forgot to do. There's one spot that is on the outside of the building that if we walked all the way around, we could get to. I don't know if the light's going to be enough out there now.
Oh my gosh, man.
We totally forgot about doing that, though.
Should we do it?
Maybe we should run over there and do it and grab a little bit of footage, and then maybe that'll be the end of the show.
Sure.
We could try.
Hey, this can be a short show, but we just wanted to, because we're now...
Or we could come back and talk more.
Let's do that. Let's
come back and talk more. We'll see you in a minute.
All right, guys. Oh my God.
So this is like one of the best sunsets probably in the last 6 months.
This has been pretty, and it didn't look like it was going to be like this.
No,
it didn't look like it was going to be like this at all. And we were literally up there waiting, and we're like, it's not going to happen. Let's just go ahead and leave. But this is ridiculous.
To make myself feel better, they wouldn't have let us stay there that long.
No, that's true.
So that's okay.
That's true.
But yeah, it's doesn't get much better than this on the sky.
More sky.
All right.
So, dude, how cool was that?
That was well worth the jump and run out of the car. I mean,
it's one of the cool things I think about sitting down here with a windshield of where we're at. You know?
Yeah. It's kind of nice. And what's cool is we can actually share some of those photos. So hopefully. I'm a lot worse at this than you are. You're pretty quick about turning around a photo you've just taken. I sit on them for a while.
Well,
but irrespective of the photo, just the fact to go and enjoy that sunset, that was one of the better sunsets that I've experienced.
Oh, nice. And the car's super dark.
It's getting really dark. Yeah. So we need some LumeCube action.
Oh, wow. I don't even know how this is going to look.
Probably funny.
Probably really horrible.
Probably, I can't see.
Probably what's...
It's blinding.
God. Oh, my God.
Is there a way to turn that down?
Oh, my God. Look, I bet the video looks like my lap is glowing. Oh. Thank you.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, well, you can tell that these aren't scripted. You know what? Just leave it there. I'm sure we'll get used to it in a second or two.
Yeah.
And
we're up in this episode up.
All right.
Pretty. Oh my gosh, that's so in my face.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Okay. There we go.
But yeah. So this. It's funny. This has taken some interesting turns. We started off talking about this architectural thing, and then we ran away to go take pictures of beautiful nature because that was just happening.
Oh man. San Diego. I love you, San Diego.
It's a tough place to live, but
And
somebody's got
photography.
to do it.
Oh yeah. So, first off, I'll apologize if the lighting is horrible because I can tell right now you've got
Am I really hot?
No, not
Or a shine?
Oh, you're so hot.
Oh
So
my
hot
God!
right
Oh jeez!
Well, what is that? There's a studio lighting method with the Rembrandt lighting, where you got like a particular nose shadow that's happening.
Yeah.
So when I'm looking at you, I see it, but it's not going to convey to where these things
it's gonna
are.
look pretty gnarly. At least it's not like underneath. And
Right.
it was a dark and stormy night. That kind of stuff.
So yeah, we actually we were able to go enjoy some of this awesome sunset. Today has been pretty gray, and so it kind of ended with that beautiful. Oh my gosh, man!
It was surprising because the at the horizon it really didn't break. There wasn't, there's still the typical marine layer that's hanging out there, and but there was just enough little gaps and so forth, and there was a lot. I guess the cloud cover must have been. I'll describe it as soft or porous or something like that because there was a lot of just a lot being caught in the upper clouds.
Right.
Yeah. I'll take it. I'll bank that one. Yeah.
So I'm looking around, and I think it's because this car now has 2 passengers in it that are like super lit by this great LumeCube. They're like looking like
we're getting a lot of interesting looks.
What's going on in there?
Yep.
What's going on? So the LumeCube is an interesting. It's an interesting thing. I just so happen to have it in my armrest because of how little it is. I honestly didn't. I forgot that it was in here, but it's kind of nice to just keep it in here. The LumeCube doesn't have a hotspot. I don't know if you noticed that. So like a lot of times when you use a flashlight, boom, flashlight, there'll be a hotspot, and then all of a sudden it fades out. The LumeCube, it's just beautiful. It's just like it's nice. It's just smooth. So that's how come it's a photo tool that I like using.
Yep. So. Speaking of photo tools, when we were out looking at the sky, you had asked me about sky replacement and so on and so forth. Not that we'd ever need to replace the sky we just saw there, but I actually grabbed a couple of photos of it.
Yeah. With that intent.
The sky library, where I don't do it often, but occasionally I actually usually prefer, like, if I were to do this building and this shoot, like, the way I'd want to, it would have been, I would have parked in that courtyard with the whole lineup thing like there, and probably a half hour to 40 minutes before sunset, I've grabbed a set of shots. Nothing moves. Tripod's parked. And then that sky shows up, and take another one, and you start blending them together, because that's a little more natural to me. It's more like almost like a it's like a 2-shot time lapse that gets fused together in a sense.
So it's more of a blend than it is like this sharp composition where you take a sky. I'm throwing shadows on my face.
That's okay.
Where you take a sky and then you just replace the sky in a particular frame to improve it. I don't know, to make it more vivid somehow.
I mean, usually it's when you get either you have a very gray day or it's a total blue sky day, and you want blue skies are great for the backyard barbecues, but they're not as compelling for photographs, and so we'll do some techniques to replace skies. The trick with it is really just making sure you pick a sky that will reasonably match your scene. Because you'll see some folks there, you've got a gray overcast day and they put this fiery sky up in there, but then everything in the foreground is not having that orange glow. You've got to do some more work with it. And I think that's where the attention to detail, people that do it very well, they pay attention to that stuff.
Also, what happens is, like, for instance, if you had if we took that sky in Salk, there's a lot of sharp edges. Pretty easy to replace a sky, I think.
Yes.
But I have seen some environments that are not as easy to mask. Like, you've got a bunch of trees. You have all those leaves and stuff like that. And sometimes when you do those type of composites, you have to pay special attention to making sure you mask out all those parts. You're
spending time there. Leaves on trees are rough. They're probably one of the hardest things to do too.
Oh yeah, that and hair. Oh my god.
If you're doing it for a portrait or something like that, for sure. Yeah. And I'm thinking about if we were doing the interior here, the other detail would be that channel of water that's there. That's going to reflect.
Yes.
And so you need to consider, if you've got reflective surfaces or if you've got water, that's going to reflect whatever's in the sky. And if it's still water, you got to be crisp, and you have to mimic above and
Photography is
below.
hard, people.
It's not hard. It's attention to detail. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science.
No.
It's not curing cancer at the Salk Institute.
No. Yeah, it's
but it's supposed to be fun, you know. And if that's not your thing, if that's not I was having a online lesson with somebody a week or so ago, and this person just really doesn't post-process their photos at all, and I suggested maybe doing a little bit, just some basic contrast or so forth. But it's just not what they get joy out of. It's like, well, fine, then don't do that.
I could see that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not it's your passion. It's not your vocation. Then fine, don't do that. It's supposed to be fun.
No, and I agree. That being said, when I did say that like photography is hard, it can be as hard as you make it, right? So I've seen
fair enough, yeah.
I have seen some folks, and they love doing this, but it's not easy. But what they'll do is they'll take a car, and they'll photograph the car with beautiful light in like a studio, right, or some huge space.
Yeah.
And they'll take that vehicle and they'll put it on the Las Vegas Strip, and then they'll add headlight. They'll light it up. They'll do all this artificial stuff to it. They'll give the background a blur, so you've got the Las Vegas Strip, like
bokeh.
It's not it's not so much bokeh, but it's the motion blur that happens. Like the vehicle is like moving, just like boom, right?
Yeah.
And they'll put. I've seen, like, personally, I have put in maybe like 5 hours on one shot.
Sure.
Like, for instance, I took a photograph of a GTR, like a Skyline, a couple of years ago, and I worked on that for about 5 hours. Removing, cleaning up reflections on the passenger window, because it was one of those cool sunsets. Yeah. But you also have to light the car, and so I spent a good half day working on that one image.
Right.
And it was still fun to me, but it wasn't as straightforward, right?
Sure. Yeah.
So.
Yep. And that's where kind of to me, like, the lines blur between photography as like a documentarian purist photojournalistic style and the artistic, I'm almost treating myself like a painter.
Yeah.
I'm going to put whatever it is I want on the canvas and merge things together, make composites or tweak color or do split toning or whatever else it is you're going to do. Yeah. So
photography isn't like defined to be one particular thing. It's a huge range of what photography is. So
I'm using stone knives and bearskins in my photography now. Yeah, it's totally new genre. You'll be seeing more of it in this car.
Creep over here.
Well, what do you think?
I kind of want to go.
Get a good topic? You have to go pee again?
No, I just want to go.
Stone knives, bearskins. All right, let's get out of here.
All right, take care. Bye, guys.